Hi, welcome back to our channel, and we're not going to hide that our 14 years old daughter, the youngest one, we still call her from time to time the baby.
True, and it feels like we just blinked and the years flew by. Since we often coach new parents, and this topic honestly arises often, we thought about making a video about establishing a routine with your baby.
So stay with us until the end of the video, as we will share some valuable tips that we learned through our family life. And Shamari just mentioned about a routine. Is it even possible?
It is, and I just spoke with an expectant mom, and she raised some concerns about when the baby is born, how to establish a routine, or if chaos is the only thing she can expect. While it is important to be honest and realistic about this special time, we also need to be careful how we speak about it. So how do we speak about the fourth trimester? Do we let fear take over?
And it reminds me how often we tend to be negative or fearing those phases like teenager years or terrible tooth.
Which has terrible in it already.
Instead of actually helping each other and encourage ourselves. And we tend to create fears by the way we comment. For example, oh, you're having twins. That must be difficult.
Yeah, chaotic. Or your child is entering the toddler phase. Best to ship them off until this phase is over. Or, oh no, I'm so happy my child is not a teenager anymore.
So let's encourage and empower each other in every phase.
So let's return to routine.
Whether you are naturally super structured or very flexible, before having a kid, for sure you were following some kind of a routine.
But post-baby, don't we all often feel 100 steps behind in a never-ending roller coaster that is upside down, leaving us feeling dizzy?
A healthy sense of structure, however good for the family, takes time. So be gracious on yourself and have hope.
Yeah.
So let's look at some tips that helped us with our kids greatly.
Maybe you've heard of the eat, wake, sleep cycle. When your baby wakes up in the morning or from a nap, start by feeding them first, and then engage in some playtime. Then put them down for another nap. After waking, repeat the cycle of feeding, playing, and nap time the entire day.
By following a routine, parents can have actually a predictable daily structure. It makes the day easier to plan, but also promotes a healthy sleeping habit for your child.
Exactly, and that's so important. This takes time, and I know very well that books, but also this video, makes it sound so easy.
We just don't have the time to cover everything in just a couple of minutes.
So don't be in a hurry. If you need additional support or have questions that we don't cover, please contact us. We'd love to be on this journey with you.
So after you have established a consistent eat, wake, and sleep cycle,
which takes time, we've already told you, set a consistent wake-up time. Once the morning routine is established, structuring the entire day becomes so much easier. While this means that we may start the day earlier than we are used to, this may change in a couple of months. Don't be discouraged. Sometimes we avoid an early wake time, hoping they will sleep longer and fearing it will become permanent. It won't. Just take it one step at a time.
So the next one is set a consistent bedtime, even if you are still waking up several times a night. So obviously the wake time and the bedtime of your child will change until he is able to sleep through the night.
Finally.
So sticking to these fixed times, especially in the beginning, requires a lot of consistency. So for example, for us to keep the bedtime routine of our child, we will go to France and take a travel crib.
I still remember that.
So this allowed us to have a good time with our friends.
So important, but equally important, without our child suffering from a lack of sleep or overtiredness.
Consistency doesn't mean you can never be flexible.
Yeah, because life requires flexibility.
Some families are more flexible than others, and it's just a matter of preferences.
However, a word of caution, when establishing a new routine, there should be as little variation as possible, especially for the first week. If you found this video encouraging, join us weekly for life-giving and practical insights on this beautiful journey called parenthood. Until then, bye.